Hey, what's up? How you doing today? It's been a long time since I made a clip talking about my crappy insomnia, and I had a bad, awful night last night, so I thought I might talk about it a minute. And I'll tell you why I had a bad night, and maybe somebody can learn from my mistake. Supposedly, a smart person learns from their own mistakes, and a wise person learns from other people's mistakes. So maybe I can help you be wise, learn from my crappy, sloppy mistake. But I think we all do it every once in a while. Some of us are less fortunate than others. But okay, it's all about your pattern, your schedule, and a good air quote normal schedule. Keep your circadian rhythm halfway air quote normal, at least to some extent. For some of us, it's harder than others. So, okay, this is Sunday. I hardly got any sleep last night. Um, Friday night, I was up too late at a friend's house, and I should have left sooner than I did. I don't know why I didn't, but also I gave blood at 6 p.m. that Friday, so I was feeling kind of bummed and trying to eat and drink plenty and kind of help replenish. But I did sleep great, even though it was too late Friday night or early Saturday morning. So when I woke up Saturday at its halfway decent hour, it was feeling very like a sleep hangover. So, like an idiot, I took a whopping 25 milligrams of caffeine, which is really nothing. Compared to what some people take, but apparently, in my case, some of us are more sensitive for whatever reason. And I usually don't take any more than that unless I know I'm going to be doing some serious, heavy manual labor. I might take 50, but it's been a long time. I can't remember how long. But also, like an idiot, a lot of times I'll take I was going to say a half a dose, but I have B vitamin complex, and I don't know if you're supposed to take one or two of those, but I only take a half of one. I split them and break them in half. Well, like an idiot, for some reason, I took a whole one yesterday, and no telling how long it's been since I did that. So that was two mistakes right there. I should have just sucked it up and said, whatever, I'll feel lethargic and all. So I thought I might be doing some hard work yesterday, and I did do some, but oh man, it wasn't enough to wear me out, and last night was just a nightmare. Tossed and turned and took all kinds of air quote sleep dope, over the counter, air quote natural, and some prescription, and it just none of it was effective really. I don't know how much. I might have got 1 or 2 hours maybe, something like that, but it was not enough. So I still got up and went to church, and thank God I came home and got about 7 hours of sleep. So that was an accomplishment. And of course, the expert, even though when you kind of sort of play catch up like that, I heard an expert say you never, even when you do that or successful at that, you don't get back what you lost. But that was from an expert, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I knew getting 7 hours of sleep during the day that I should sort of make myself ride my bicycle. So I did. I got my bike riding shirt on, and I don't know that I would say I forced myself to do it. I made myself do it, and I was riding a lot slower than I usually do. Obviously, less energy. But I think one thing that did help me in the middle of the night, I don't know what time it was, maybe 3 a.m. or later, I don't know, but I did do a whopping dozen push-ups, and it's funny because it took everything I had. Normally I can do a dozen, I can do 15, 20 or more, maybe twice that many. I'd be sore, but still in the middle of the night when you're sleep deprived like that, it took everything I had to do 12 push-ups. And I couldn't even do them all at once without stopping. I probably did 5 and took a few breaths, another 5, and then the last 2. The thing is, it seemed like it actually helped a little bit after I made myself do that. So anyway, if you're struggling, just try to be patient, hang in there, try to make wise choices and use good sleep hygiene, not like I did. And unfortunately, this happens more often than I care to admit. But sometimes it's my own dang fault, and I get what I deserve. But some of it's just, it ain't right. It's screwed up, you know. So anyway, I need to get a good job that I like, where I'll be somewhere at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning at least 4 or 5 days a week, and that'll make all the difference in the world. Not just about money, about having a purpose, right? So anyway, we got like 4 inches of rain today. Man, mercy, about 3.5 inches too much. So anyway, hang in there. If we have this in common, it sucks. You just have to realize that your health just takes a dump, takes a big nosedive when you do that, when you miss out on sleep like this. So try to make healthy choices, try to have good sleep hygiene, and use common sense, and stay on some kind of a rhythm, some kind of a pattern. I've screwed myself up before by just forgetting to set my alarm clock. Years ago, I went on this church retreat, and I forgot to set my alarm that day. I didn't have to be there early. I went there in the evening or at night, and so there I am. I slept way too good, too long the night before, and I'm in a place where I'm not sleeping in my usual bed, and that always tends to suck, I think, for most people. So, man, that night sucked. I think I did 50 or 75 push-ups that night, trying to wear myself out, and all I had was Tylenol PM, store brand, you know, and it did not work. It wasn't effective. So I finally got maybe a few hours of sleep, and the next day I was just sore and feeling like crap. So anyway, exercise does help, but I think intense cardio aerobic is the best, most effective and helpful. So, but anyway, hang in there. We got this zombie glitch in common. I ordered some some air quote natural, 5-HTP. That stuff's pretty good. I liked it, and I bought some years ago, but I hadn't bought some in years because I couldn't find a good deal on it. Wally World, even Walmart, didn't have a good deal on that stuff. So I finally found a good deal off eBay, where you get a lot more. You only get like a month bottle is all I've ever seen at Walmart, and that's like $10 to $15, for a whopping month, 30 doses. So I found a better deal on eBay. So give it a try. And I'm also bad about snacking before bedtime, and I think that 5-HTP helps you relax, and it acts like kind of like a appetite suppressant, at least to a certain extent. But anyway, hang in there, and wish you the best. Take care. What a day. Daylight's getting shorter. September, what is today? September the 13th, I think. Take care.